Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today is April 1st, 2017, April Fool's Day, but this is not a joke. So I've been a member of YouTube probably since its inception. I would have to Google how long it's been around before I can actually say that's a fact. But I'm pretty sure I've been watching videos for that long, and it's about time that I contribute some content of my own. So as you can tell from my username, Future Dr. Vegan, you can probably guess what I'll be talking about. So let's start with the future doctor part. I am currently a pre-med. I am applying to medical school this year on June 1st. The application process takes a year. Your primary application, your secondary application, interviews once they're interested in you, and then picking your school before you matriculate. So you guys will be following that journey, as well as my 4 years of medical school and then residency. Right now I'm studying for my MCAT. It's coming up in just a couple months. I want to tell you guys how I'm studying, about the Kaplan course that I took, any tips that I've learned along the way. So I'm excited. The second part of my channel will be dedicated to veganism, my journey to a plant-based diet. So I tried being a vegan 5 years ago, and I did pretty good. I did it for about 3 months, and then Thanksgiving happened. So y'all know what that means. I was like, I'm gonna get back on track, and then Christmas happened. Christmas dinner happened. So then I was like, okay, fine, I'll just wait until January 1st, New Year's resolution. That was 5 years ago. So I've known what's best for me and my body. I felt a little guilty every time I ate just terribly and got super stuffed. And about a week and a half ago, I watched this movie called What the Health. I will put the link down in the description box if any of you are interested in having your world. I'll put the link in the description box if any of you are interested in just getting your world turned upside down in the best way possible. So after watching that, I immediately cleaned out my refrigerator, went to the grocery store, and was like, I'm doing this again. I know what's best for me. And I've been putting it off. Not to mention, I switched insurances, health insurance in January, and I asked my physician for a full workup. I'm like, check my thyroid, check my cholesterol, check my, blood pressure, everything, because I'm getting older and haven't been working out, and I have not been eating right, and I know a myriad of things run in my family. So I was like, just let me know where I'm at so I can see if I'm good or not, even though I know I haven't been behaving well health-wise. So it came back that I am pre-diabetic. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the A16, I believe it is, test, but my sugars was 5.9. 5.0 is normal, and I believe 6.9 is diabetic. So my doctor was like, without a doubt, if you don't change your eating habits, you will be a diabetic in 3 to 5 years. So that was a little bit of a wake-up call, and I actually started a diet 2 weeks ago. If any of you are familiar with the boot camp style challenges going on, where you change your Facebook picture and you check in on Facebook every single workout, and most of these boot camps are accompanied with like a $500 fee, and if you reach your weight loss goal in 6 weeks, you'll get your money back. So I did that in 2015. The goal was to lose 20 pounds. I lost 25 pounds, gained it all back, by the way. But the diet worked for me, and I planned on sticking with it. If any of you guys are interested in knowing what it is, I can definitely detail that. I do think it's sustainable, and I do think it is a diet that can definitely get you started. Get you to break your bad habits. You have a slight restriction on foods, certain foods, but I definitely feel like doing that for 6 weeks. By the time you're done, you'll be able to incorporate more fruits and more of the foods you aren't allowed to have, and still maintain your weight loss. I have a million and one excuses for why I did not maintain my weight loss, but I'm done with that. It's a new day, it's a new year. I want to say it's a new me, but not quite yet. I definitely have a new mindset, so that's great. I think the pre-med journey that I'm going to be talking about on this channel is pretty self-explanatory. I don't want to go into too many details or be redundant about what I'll be speaking about because I'll have individual videos for those in the future. But I do want to speak a little bit more about the veganism. So I know people think vegans are crazy. And how am I going to live without bacon? How am I going to live without cheese? And for me, this is what I keep telling myself. And I heard this on TV or in a book several years ago, but now I like wholeheartedly believe it. And it's like, you're not living to eat, you eat to live. And I was definitely doing the opposite. I was definitely living to eat. I tell my friends that basically, since I've been on my own as an adult, I've been working since I was in high school. You have a little bit of money. I've been waking up in the morning like, what do I want to eat? Like, what sounds good? Ooh, steak. Ooh, lobster. Ooh, mac and cheese. Okay, go get it. So definitely have not been depriving myself. I didn't know what moderation meant. Didn't really know what self-discipline meant when it came to food. So I'm dealing with the consequences of that now, and I'm actually pretty lucky. I'm lucky not to have high blood pressure. I'm lucky not to have high cholesterol. I'm lucky not to have diabetes. So I want to feel better. I want to look better. So I'm doing this. So the second thing I say to myself is, when I think about, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to have this. I'm not going to be able to have X. I'm not going to be able to have Y. I'm not going to be able to have Z. I tell myself, you've already had more than your fair share. You've had enough. You let yourself go and ate whatever you wanted. Like, you are not going to be deprived of these foods. You've had more than your fair share. And I think that's absolutely true. Like, I really have. I've eaten enough for 2 people. So when I think about my life going forward, being on a plant-based diet, I don't know. I think it's just come full circle to the point where I'm like more than happy to do this time. Like, so let me break it down real quick. So I went on the diet that I did in the boot camp, and I lost 6 pounds the first week. So you can do it plant-based, but I was definitely eating a lot of chicken. So if you're interested in that, again, I'll let you know. And then I think I saw the documentary What the Health on Saturday, cleaned out my refrigerator, and on Sunday I was vegan, whatever March 27th was. So don't get me wrong, I'm not an expert. I don't have all the answers. I've been a vegan for 5.5 seconds. But I've done this before. My best friend is vegan. It's really not brand new to me, but cooking much more often and making meals in the crock pot. And they used to have this vegan grocery store where I used to live, and it was called Viva. Maybe I shouldn't tell you guys what it's called because I don't want you guys to track me down and see what city I'm living in. So anyways, it's not there anymore. But when I was vegan the first time, even though I lost like 20 pounds in the first 3 weeks, I was definitely a junk food vegan. I would go to the grocery store and get the fake mac and cheese. I would get the meat substitutes, which I don't necessarily think are bad, by the way. But I was just eating a million peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, which I still love. But this time around, I'm juicing. I am eating a lot more whole foods and vegetables. I have had hummus and pita bread too many times this week. As a matter of fact, I gained back 1.5 pounds that I lost. So I'm still getting it together, but this journey will document my weight loss because I don't want to be a hypocrite, once I'm a physician and I'm telling my patients not to eat X, Y, or Z or to exercise 30 minutes a day. I really want to embody that. So this channel will serve as documentation of my weight loss journey as well. I hope to lose about 40 pounds. I'll do some before and after videos. Well, this is the before. But I will incorporate some photos along the way. I am dedicated to studying for this MCAT right now, so I cannot commit to the gym. I don't know if it's probably just an excuse, but I'm getting my eating down right now. But in a couple months, I'm going to start working out as well because not only, for myself and not be a hypocrite, but because when med schools are interested in you, they're going to invite you for interviews. I don't want to feel uncomfortable in my clothes. I want to feel better in my body because my confidence will just radiate, and I think I can execute my interviews even better. Not to mention, the middle of last year, 5 of my friends got into the same med school, and I went to their white coat ceremony, their class of 2020, whoop whoop. And I watched probably 150 first year med students walk across the stage and get their white coat. And one thing in the back of my head was, not one of them was obese. I think, don't get me wrong, some of them were a little overweight, but I think I was definitely the biggest one there. I mean, not there, but comparing myself to the future doctors walking across the stage. And I was like, my white coat ceremony would be next year. It's going to be next summer. And I don't want to feel that way when I'm walking across the stage to get my white coat. So that's another reason why I got to get on top of this. I got to take care of my health. So many things in this world and, about mortality are unpredictable. Your diet is one thing that is predictable. It's one thing you can control. So, time out. I've been talking way too much. I need a drink. Okay. I think that's it. I think we've talked enough. Last thing I'll add about veganism is I'm not going to deprive myself. I'm going to eat abundantly. I've seen that said several times and I wholeheartedly believe it. I'm just going to be making better choices, more whole foods. So that's it. I hope you guys like this. I hope I can help someone out there, and I look forward to documenting my journey. All right, till next time.